Hello, everybody. It is story time. So, this is a story about something I've accomplished that has made me super, super proud of myself for many reasons. So, yesterday, I went on quite the adventure. I've wanted to go skiing now for about 20 years. So, 20 years ago, I went one time with a friend and I was really uncomfortable because I was one of the few people who didn't grow up skiing, so I had a difficult time, but I also enjoyed it. It was fun. So yesterday, I took myself skiing. There was a lot of obstacles. So I bought my ski ticket online like it recommended due to COVID, etc., etc. And then when I was halfway there, I realized that I did not order a rental online. So when I went to do that, it said, sorry, we have nothing available today. So of course I panicked and pulled over and was like, what shall I do? What shall I do? And I remember that there was a used store about 15 miles away that sold ski equipment. So I went, purchased everything I needed. I just walked in. The guy there who asked, hi, do you need help with anything? He had no idea what I was going to ask for. I said, yes, I need skis, boots, poles, and I think that's about it. So he helped me find everything, purchased, left, headed up to the mountain. Well, it was my first time going to the mountain, and I had no idea exactly how windy, twisty, narrow that the roads are. And I am not a huge fan of heights. So for me, going up is much harder than going down. So it takes 40 minutes to climb this mountain to get to the top. And I did it. I did it with a whole bunch of other cars. I pulled over several times because, of course, I was going turtle speed because I was scared out of my mind. I also had a panic attack probably halfway into it. And if you've ever had a panic attack, you know how scary it is and how out of control you feel. Your hands go numb. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to focus. You may feel faint, super fatigue, like your spirit or your brain or whatever wants to separate from your body and do detachment, which is super scary while you are driving. But I used every coping mechanism in the book that I have ever learned, and I worked my way through it, and finally, I made it to the top. And then when I got there, I realized I didn't know anything that I was doing. So everywhere from where to park, I had no idea. It was so packed. So many happy people were going skiing and snowboarding. And I finally found a place, and then I realized I had no idea how to put on my ski boots or my ski pants or how all of this works. So of course, I did what any genius would do, and I observed the people around me. And after people watching for about 5 minutes, I was like, all right, I can do that. So I just put my boots on exactly like I saw other people and got all my snow gear on, and then realized how awkward and almost impossible it is to walk in ski boots. Super, super uncomfortable. And I just watched to see how other people were making it over to the hill and mimicked what they were doing and found my way to the ticket line. Got my ski ticket, could not attach it correctly to my jacket, but of course there were such nice citizens everywhere. Like, the skiing community was so freaking amazing. I had so many different people help me with a variety of different things. And I am so thankful for that. I have a little bit of video that I'm going to upload later that shows me on the bunny hill, and then I do a little reflection after I've been skiing for about 3 hours. So if you've never been skiing, it is a workout, a physical workout. I kid you not. If you fall down, it's going to take all kinds of muscles you didn't know or might have forgotten that you had to get back up. And carrying the skis takes work. It's weight. Carrying the ski boots on your feet is weight. So thankfully, I have been working out now for about 6 weeks because If I've not been working out consistently, I have no idea how I would have made it because it was still hard for me. So skiing, snowboarding, it'll definitely get you in shape for sure. So there I was on the bunny hill. I had no control of my skis when I finally got my ski boots to hook correctly into them. I realized, wow, I don't remember how to do this. Like I don't remember. It feels so awkward and I'm afraid of falling down. But this kind lady who was teaching her little teeny tiny daughter said to me, hey, when she took a ski class, they said it's better to just go around here on the flat part and scoot around and get a feel for and get used to your skis. I said, yes, ma'am, I'll do it. Genius idea. So I did that for probably 5 or 10 minutes, and then I thought, okay, I'm ready to try this little escalator thing for skis. So away I went. You step onto it with your skis on, and it literally pulls you up the little teeny tiny bunny hill, and then you learn how to get off and then go down. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work. I was there for a while, and then I met another lady there, and she was so fabulous and encouraging. She was another adult learning. She's learning how to snowboard, and it was so the right moment for me to connect with another adult doing the same thing, help me feel like I'm not alone in this ski world of learning new things. There was actually a lot of people up there, a lot of grown-ups who were skiing and snowboarding for the first time, and it can be very intimidating. That is totally normal. But once you get the hang of it, then you can be that confidence for someone else and help them and show them the ropes. So after my short time on the bunny hill, I went over to the chairlift. Well, using a chairlift is very interesting as you scoot up to just the right mark and then the chairlift swings around, and if you do not catch it at the right time or sit down at the right time, it'll just literally knock you off your feet and make you have a seat. So that was very interesting. And then, of course, as we are going up, up, up the chairlift, I'm looking down, 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 and just my imagination is going wild. Like, how many people? What are the statistics of the people who have fallen off of this? How many children have fallen off of this? Why is there no seatbelt? Is this legal? So I have all these things running through my head while I am preparing to learn how to get off the chairlift. Thankfully, a nice woman named Shannon offered me to ride up the chairlift with her for my first time, and she instructed me as point your skis up, and then right now hop off, scoot to the front of the chair, and then hop off. So she was great. I felt so proud of myself that I was able to get off the chairlift without getting whacked in the head or falling over. That was pretty fabulous. Later that night, I did see a lot of new skiers who were falling over or getting knocked in the head by the chairlift. So I do appreciate that, at least those things I got to skip. So then the bigger bunny hill, I practiced going down a few times, and then someone made a suggestion that they thought I would be ready to go down the bigger mountain, and that was a fail. So I fell at least 2 good times, like a rolling, tumbling, cannot stop fall. So it was definitely very exciting. And then I was afraid to go down the hill, so it took me a solid 10 minutes to get down. But I made it down. I decided to not go back up on that one again because I'm not comfortable and I'm really not into breaking any bones at the moment. So thankfully, I came out of it safe and sound, had a really super fun time, and super, super proud that I did it. I was concerned on the way down, back home, down 40 minutes down the hill. I was worried that I was going to have another panic attack, but I didn't. I was so sheerly exhausted, and I think physical exercise and exhaustion is so good for anxiety. It really helps release it out of the body. So I was really chill, really calm, just decided, hey, I'm going to go as slow as I need to be comfortable, pull over, let other cars pass me, or they might just get stuck behind me. But the good thing is, I'm sure they'll make it home safe because we'll all be going slow together. So I made it down the mountain, headed home, made it home, so exhausted, but I'm just so happy, so thankful for all the people who helped me while I was there, and I love the experience. So was it worth the 20-year wait? It totally was. I did start to remember how to do turns and different things while I was on the bunny hill. So it was very, very interesting how the things that I had learned in one day 20 years ago came back to me. After I reflected on my experience of skiing, it reminded me in life that I don't have to listen to anyone else, anyone who thinks I'm ready for something, anyone who thinks that I need to wait longer for something. I can just say no, 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 no. So this week, that is what I'm practicing saying no more. If it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no, for sure. So when people ask me a question and I say, like I take that pause, that'd be a no. So there you have it. That's my story of going skiing after waiting 20 years, conquering my fears. That is the best Christmas gift, most empowering gift I could have given myself. And I hope to go skiing again soon. So I want to know in your comments below, what is something that you've been wanting to do? Either you've been putting it off for a day, you've been putting it off for a decade, you've never ever tried it, or you have tried it and you loved it, but you haven't gone back. I would love to hear what that one thing or many things are for you. So comment below. As always, have a great rest of your day. Stay true to yourself and really believe that the desires that you have, you deserve them to come true.